Some quadratic trinomials just can't be factored. How do we know? Well, let's take a look at a specific example. X squared minus 4x plus 8. This just can't be factored. How do we know? Well, suppose we want to factor it. We need to split negative 4 up into two terms by finding two numbers whose product is positive 8 and whose sum is negative 4. But, okay, if the sum is negative 4, they need to both be negative, right? So, negative 1 times negative 8, well, those add up to negative 9. Negative 2 times negative 4, those add up to negative 6. And that's it, right? 8 is 1 times 8, or it's 2 times 4. There's no pair of numbers whose product is positive 8 and whose sum is negative 4. In fact, the AC method tells us that there's a rule for the middle term in order for a trinomial to be factorable, to not be prime. A quadratic trinomial can only be factored if there are two numbers whose product is AC and whose sum is B. So we could, for example, make a list of all the coefficients that would make this trinomial factorable. We could, couldn't we? So AC is negative 15. So that's negative 1 times 15. That sum is 14. Negative 3 times 5. That sum is positive 2. Negative 5 times 3. That sum is negative 2. And negative 15 times 1. That sum is negative 14. So this is minus. This could be minus 2 or minus 14. And that's it. If I put any other number in the blank, this trinomial will be prime. I'm going to have you try a problem like this. Make a list of all the coefficients that would make this trinomial factorable. Pause the video and try this now. All right. 7 times 6, that's AC, is 42. All right, we're going to have a long list, right? We're looking for positive, so we'll just take positive pairs. 1 times 42, that sum is 43. 2 times 21, that sum is 23. 3 times 14, that sum is 17. Let's see, 4 doesn't go into 42. 5 doesn't. 6 does. 6 times 7. That sum is 13. And then we're done, right? Because 7 times 6 would be the next thing we would try. So all the coefficients that could go here, 13, 17, 23, and 43. We'd have the same list, of course, if it were minus, just the negative versions.